Hello, my name is James Emanuele with Kennedy Violins, and this is lesson 1 for the online guitar videos. Today, I'm here to talk about choosing a guitar, the anatomy of guitar, how the guitar works as a musical instrument, and how to take care of your guitar, maintaining your instrument. First of all, to choose a guitar, make sure it is a nylon or classical guitar that uses nylon strings. If there is a big difference between a steel string and a nylon. So later on in the videos, I will discuss on tying your strings and caring for the guitar as well. Most guitars will have either a cedar or spruce top. Even the introductory level guitars, try to make sure that you are getting a solid top. Here at Kennedy Violins, our two models, the CL5 and the CL6, are both solid Canadian cedar. One of the main differences between these two models is that the CL5 is mahogany back and sides and the CL6 is solid rosewood back and sides. Getting a guitar with solid wood will produce much better timbres for you and will make your lessons a lot more enjoyable. So now we're going to say a few words and talk about the anatomy of the guitar. I'm holding the model, the CL6 from Kennedy Violins, and I just want to go through different parts of the instrument. Of course, the top is solid Canadian cedar. The back and sides is solid rosewood. We have the bridge base or the bridge here, and then the strings will always be touching what this white device is the saddle that fits inside the bridge. Of course, we have the sound hole, where the sound will come out of the instrument. This is called the rosette around the sound hole. Fingerboard, and on the fingerboard we have our metal frets. The fingerboard is glued on the neck, and this is called the headstock, where the keys are, where we tune the instrument. A few words on how the guitar works as a musical instrument. Putting it very simply, it works as either a drum or a speaker. Basically, we have our hardwood on the back and sides, and then we have a very soft wood on top of the instrument. Where the bridge is glued on the top, we have the strings connected on the top all the way up to the neck, which is glued onto the box. So when I generate the strings, when I play the strings, it will generate the air chamber inside, and that will move the air around in certain ways and it will come out of the sound hole. Basically, the harder you play your strings, the more volume it will generate out of the guitar. Same as if you had a speaker and you would raise the volume knob, it will generate more sound through that speaker, and that speaker will start to pump. I also mentioned a guitar works very similar to a drum. So a drum, again, the sides of the drum is a hard material and the skin of the drum is soft. So as you generate sound or tap on the drum, that skin is going to move the same way the guitar top is going to move with sound. Some guitars may have different, what they call holes or portholes on the sides of the instrument. And what that does, that will change the airflow inside of the box. So depending on the style of guitar you have, but basically it's a speaker, and it's pushing out the sound through the sound hole. A lot of builders also mention that it could be as like an air pump, and the air is pumping out of the sound hole. So with this in mind, it's actually a very simple way of looking at the guitar, and it's our job to make music out of it. So now that we have talked about the parts of the guitar and how the guitar works, I would like to discuss how to maintain your instrument. Of course, when you keep your instrument, it should be always kept in a case. And with the CL5 and CL6s, we have beautiful soft shell cases that will protect it very well. One of the main issues on any wooden instrument is the change of temperature, the extreme change of temperature at a very quickly. That will warp any wooden instrument very quickly, and the guitar having the neck glued into the box, the neck will move. So any rapid changes in temperature, cold changes, or very warm changes may warp the neck very easily. Also, like most wooden instruments, that may be because of the change in temperatures, may have the top prone to crack. So we want to keep neutral temperatures in whatever room you're keeping the guitar in. Try to put nothing inside the instrument, especially any liquids that will actually alter the sound a lot and get on the top of the instrument and affect the sound. And every time you are finished playing, wipe down your instrument with a microfiber cloth that the CL5 and CL6s both come with. It's also important to wipe down your strings after you play. The oils from your hands will oxidize the strings very quickly, and your strings won't last as long. Try to keep your guitar tuned. So usually standard tuning on most guitars is 440. And we also have tuners that come with the CL5 and the CL6s. Enjoy your instrument. It's built to be enjoyed and to learn on. If you have any other questions, feel free to call us here at Kennedy Violins. All of our staff is very knowledgeable and will help you answer any of your questions on the guitars.